name is Mario Garcia, and for my final project on cartography, I decided to focus on the leading causes of death in California by county in the year of 2013. So I chose 2013 because it was the most recent year that data was available from the California Department of Public Health on the leading causes of death in California. So the first map shows the leading causes of death by county, and as we can see, heart disease and cancer are the only two leading causes of death by counties. So I wanted to see if there was a correlation between race and cause of death, so I added a dot density map over the county map. And as you can see, Hispanics are represented by orange dots, whites are represented by blue dots, and so on. So the map shows off that there doesn't seem to be much of an effect on race and the cause of death, because heart disease is rampant throughout the state, and so is cancer, disregarding race. So for the second map, I decided to exclude cancer and heart disease to get more variation, and so I included diseases and causes of death such as stroke, Alzheimer's, and accidents. And once again, I added a dot density map over, and we can see that that race doesn't seem to have an effect on the cause of death once again, because these causes are spread throughout the state. So for these maps, I decided to do the total percentage of deaths by heart disease in California. So it's a graduated map, and lighter colors represent a lower percentage of deaths by heart disease in each county. So the dark blue represents a higher percentage of deaths by heart disease in each county. So you can see that these counties suffer from a high percentage of heart disease deaths, while these counties don't really suffer that much from heart disease. This map is the same like the one before, but this time it's based on cancer and cancer percentages. So we can see here that this county, for example, suffers from a high death rate from cancer, while these counties right here and here don't really suffer from cancer as much. This map shows the percentage of deaths by stroke in California. So I decided to leave these decimal points in place because there wasn't much difference between the values here. And so yeah, so as we can see, there's only really one county that suffers from a higher amount of stroke-related deaths. And I did it once again on the percentage of deaths by Alzheimer's in California. And once again, you can see that the numbers aren't really that high, and there isn't much of a difference between the numbers. And then this is the percentage of deaths by respiratory diseases. And once again, there isn't much variation. And even one county got 0 deaths, this county right here. And so those are the 5 maps right there. So for my Tableau interactive maps, I decided to do it on the leading cause of deaths by county, and so I did 5 causes of death like the previous maps. And right here we could see that with the percentage slider, we could see which counties suffer from like a lower percentage of heart disease. So let that load. Oops, what happened? Alright, so as we can see, like these counties right here, such as Mono and Alpine, suffer from lower rates of causes of death by heart disease compared to these counties that have a higher rate, such as LA, which has a 27% cause of death by heart disease. So that's pretty high. I did this for the 4 other causes of death. So here's cancer, and once again, we can see which counties suffered lower percent of deaths from cancer. So right here, it's Lassen County and Alpine County, and we go back up, and we should get all the counties again in California. So we can see right here, this county's, oops, we can go all the way up. This county right here, Mariposas, had 30% of people dying from cancer. 30% of the people that died from cancer in 2013. So this map's on strokes, and then you can see right here, once again, we could filter and we can see what counties suffered a smaller percentage of deaths from stroke. So you can see Alpine County had 0 deaths from stroke in 2013. Oops. And then this map's for respiratory disease, and just like the other 3 maps, it's the same. And Alpine County has no deaths from respiratory disease in 2013. And it seems like Shasta County had a higher percentage of deaths from respiratory disease. And then this is for Alzheimer's disease. So you can see right here, these counties had, oops. I put the slider up by accident. So we can see numbers here. Once again, just like the other 4 maps. And that's my final.